at that time. He was with his girl house, all right, at his girl house. I'm upstairs by myself. I'm sleeping, and I hear Jamar. And I wake up, I'm like, whoa, huh? I was like, yo. I was like, who that? Wasn't nobody in the house, bro. Who was calling me, bro? Who the fuck was calling me? I think I know. And then I had the dream when I was peeling my eye off like wallpaper. Did I tell y'all about that? Who been here long enough to see that video? Yeah, man. We got a new spot, as y'all can see today, cause it's windy as fuck in there. Everywhere. It's just wind. It's a whole lot of wind right now, man. Tell me if it's windy where y'all at, cause I think the whole fucking world windy as fuck right now, cause of how aggressive this energy and motion is right now. All right, and I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking about how complex it is that, first of all, birds fly, right? They got their wings and they fly and shit. But when the wind, they can't fly without air and the wind blowing, right? Well, they can fly without the wind blowing, but if the air wasn't there, they couldn't flap and make the air move to keep themselves up, all right? But think about this. When the wind's blowing so hard, I be seeing all these birds out here just cruising. They don't even got to flap. They just using the wind. They using it because it's that powerful. They don't even got to use their effort because it's enough effort already being utilized. Accessible through the way the wind is moving. So they could just move with it. That says a lot. Now, we're going to talk about these synchronicities and shit, right? And we're going to talk about this topic that I am no longer speaking on no more because the shit is fucking my vibration up. My frequency keep getting snatched down, bro. My thoughts is like, oh, just not on going up here. It's about fixing what's down here. And that's not what the fuck we need to worry about anymore. Alright? In the sense of trying to reach back for all of the fucks. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, this morning, I found this video about the beings of resonance. I'm going to put it in the description of this video. Beings of resonance. And it just talks about how, first of all, how cell phones is fucking us up. And then also how all these studies back in the day showed or found the Schumann resonance, the heartbeat of the planet, the frequency of the planet. And then also found that humans resonated with the same frequency and emitted these same resonances from our fucking brain, from our bodies and shit, right? We are in tune, scientifically proven to be in tune with nature, all right, way back then, okay? And the phones, they knew this, but the cell phones and everything and shit, that's fucking up the frequency of the cell phone towers, and they trying to have 5G towers, all that shit is fucking up the frequency of the planet and fucking up the mental health, our DNA health, our bodily health, period, and our attunement with the planet. And also, notice how people be talking about the bee population is in danger. What do bees do? All fucking day. They vibrate. They fucking are vibrating creatures, Slim. And then people say how important bees are for the ecosystem and for everything else to be here. The bees are that important. And these are some motherfuckers that vibrate all day. But vibration ain't shit, right? Come on, Slim. Get your frequency right. Anyway, alright, so we gonna talk about these synchronicities. Because this morning, I fucking sent my last message of help. Well, not my last. I thought it was my last, but my brother's still trying to distract me and shit. And he know he doing that shit. Because he acting like a child with his rebuttals and shit. He's just manipulating. Anyway, this morning, sent my last message of help, right? And, what happened? Oh yeah, the synchronicities. I ended up writing down a lot of shit this morning too, bro. Anyway, I sent my message, right? I sent that joint at 8:09. 8:09, alright? Then, I gotta say this first. I went to meditate. Alright, I'm just standing there, I'm standing on the ground, got my feet in the soil and shit. I'm just, soaking up sun, and I'm meditating. I'm thinking like, damn, like, should I really just stop fucking with him? Like, should I stop trying to help him? Like, should I stop, Just focus on myself or what? Like, I was sitting there having this discussion with myself. And then all of a sudden, this flock of birds flew over me. All right? And I was like, damn, that's a nice little flock of birds and shit. Next thing you know, these two that was straggling behind was getting left behind and shit from the flock. Flocks flying in unison. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, damn, if that flock kept turning around saying, man, bring y'all ass on, come on, like, y'all gotta, come on. That formation, that flock wouldn't be able to be moving how they was moving. Because of them two fucks back there, all right? And then the two fucks back there were just like, oh. And then just took a turn and then dove straight down. And I'm like, their flock is lucky they didn't turn around and start trying to help them, because then they'd have got distracted on whatever the fuck was way down there. Maybe they was trying to find some other insect or living thing that they could just attack and eat real quick. But instead, they was focused on moving. They was going to where they was going. That happened right after, 10 minutes after I sent that message. Saying that I sent another video about the resonance thing, like I said. I'm going to put that link in the description. Y'all watch that. But then I said, this is my last time trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Then that happened. So anyway, that was at 8:09. Okay? Guess what happened at 9:03? 9:03. First of all, that's damn near almost an hour later. What are the odds that I get two messages at exactly 9:03? One a text, one is an Instagram DM, huh? What the text is? The text is my mom responding to that message. Alright? I sent it in the group chat. She privately sent a message to me. Alright? And then what the other message say? That's 9:03, huh? It was Instagram DM from my man, right? My man Tuesday, right? Look what this shit say. Listen what this shit say.
Hey, what up? One time, I just want to say this shit real quick, real fast, and in a hurry. I wish you the best, my nigga. Much love from me to you. I want to see you win, dog. A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna say that, but I want to see you win. I want to see you get on your shit, stay on your shit, stay out of shit, and don't tell people shit, you hear me? Move in silence. And if you feel the same way, bro, send that shit to 10 motherfuckers right now. Hey, what up? One time, I just want to... Hey, what up?
My man
One
said,
time, I just want to say this shit real quick, real fast, and in a hurry.
my man said, I ain't even gonna replay it. You heard what he just said. Me hearing that right after I sent that message, seen that flock of birds, saw the message from my mom and this message at the same time. That seemed like why would all of that happen? Why would all of that happen? Huh? And then I fucking get a notification. Alright? Somebody done mentioned me in their story. On Instagram, right? My man's right here. Shaolin. I don't know how to say your name, bro. That shit hard. But anyway, my man mentioned me in his story on the gram and was doing his push-ups and said that I inspired him. Alright? So I was just like, damn, yeah, say that, send it to me so I can put it in my story. You know, let motherfuckers know. Then my man said, I found you on YouTube, bro. You don't preach nothing but facts. Only the chosen ones will catch on. Right after all of the other shit. Hold on, what time was he sent that? Well, that was at 1. That was at 12 now. That was at 1:02. That was after 12 now. Shit. Anyway, it was the evening time. All the synchronicities ain't come in the morning. All right. Either way. So, that happened though. After that, all right, that's, the next thing that happened. why I make this choice to move towards finding my flock and leaving behind the stragglers. Then I see a flock of birds leaving behind their stragglers. Then I get a message from, I'm not about to call her a straggler just out of, I just can't, I still, you know what I'm saying? But you get what I'm saying about what I'm trying to leave behind so I can focus on myself. All right? And then the same time I get that message trying to say, hey, you know, I'm saying something, I get that message from my man Tuesday like, nigga, I just want to see you win, move, in silence. Don't say shit to nobody. You know what I'm saying? What was the first thing he said, though? Because the first thing he said was kind of like,
What up, what up, what up? One time, I just want to say this shit real quick, real fast, and in a hurry. I wish you the best, my nigga. Much love from me to you. I want...
yeah, I wish you the best, my nigga. Much love from me to you. That's what I needed to hear from my fucking family. That's what I needed to hear. Not no rebuttal like, oh, nigga, let me say something else that'll try to imply that I know what I'm talking about and you still need to grow enough to learn what you talking about. I needed to hear that. I want the best for you, nigga. Do you. Move in silence. You know what I'm saying? And actually my mom's message didn't even end up to be too bad. I mean, she kind of still hinted at using her ego a little bit, but still, it wasn't nothing bad. But either way, still, those synchronicities, bruh. Those synchronicities. It's like, that's the type of shit. That's the type of shit I'm saying, bruh. That's the type of shit that will happen. Alright? And it's more, too. They keep popping up now. Those are just the ones I wrote down for this video. But they fucking keep popping up, bruh. I'm trying to tell you. The other ones, though, they just kind of too intricate for me to, you know what I'm saying? You might think I'm reaching. But me, I know just based off of other synchronicities that they synchronize with, you know what I'm saying? Just on a personal level, it's, you know what I'm saying? But those synchronicities I just mentioned, you can see. But anyway, yeah. But I want to say something else, though, real quick. The bees vibrate, all right? The bees... also I want to say, I appreciate everybody that be hitting me up on the gram, bro. Because y'all always end up hitting me at the right time, all right? Because I'll be like, I don't know, there'll be some shit like this going on. And then somebody just come out to random, like, yeah. Like the other day on Saturday, somebody just hit me up. Like, man, don't stop. Don't stop spreading your knowledge. Who was that? Somebody said, don't stop spreading your knowledge. You just spitting real shit. You know, keep coming with it. Another fucking hard ass name. Fuck. CJ Earth. That's the other joint. But the at is cheese in one. I don't know how to say y'all names, bro. But CJ Earth hit me up and was like, thank you. Please continue to share your knowledge across these platforms. He subscribed to me on YouTube as well. And what I'm saying is the timing is everything when it comes to that type of shit. Like, oh, and I'm not saying after everybody see this video, just boom, hop on the gram and go DM me and shit. No, I'm saying if you feel compelled, if you feel like, damn, this motherfucker touched me. Let me say something. Let me tell him, you know, I fuck with that. I felt that. You know, I resonate with that. That's when you do that. And that shit be coming through at the perfect time. I'm trying to tell you them synchronicities, bro. Like, oh, shit. And a lot of people, and like I said, this is the last video we gonna talk about this whole trying to help the religious people and all of this shit and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm done with that. But we gonna air their ass out a little bit, and I'm gonna use some of my brother's words. Cause this is the type of way these motherfuckers think, bruh. Hold up. No, I'm about to do that. That's just gonna bring that's what I'm saying. You get me off track. You get me off fucking track. And that's why it's important to Separate, bro. Separate. We about to get on some high frequency shit. Another thing I wrote down this morning that I want to talk about is, now I'm put that in the beginning of the video. Yeah. While I meditated with my eyes open this morning, was just sitting there observing, I had the thought that why do we always meditate with our eyes closed? Why is that the stereotype? To close your eyes while you meditate. What if, because everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, so what if we somewhere and we get called upon to meditate. We get like the urge to, I'm about to meditate real quick. I need to sit right here and sit still and just be for a little bit. All right? But close my eyes. Why we do that? All right? Why not just leave your eyes open sometimes? Because what if sometimes you called to sit in that one spot to see something that's about to appear in this spot? What if you have a message on the way to you, a synchronicity on the way to you that's going to appear in this spot? So you got the little vibration, little tickle like, oh, let me go over here. Or let me do this. And let me observe with my eyes open. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like it's important to say that, because what if a lot of times we be out here getting called to feeling the urge to meditate, or feeling like just peaceful, and just feel like, just anytime you sitting still, anytime we sitting still for a long enough time, we all do this. We just feel like, let me close my eyes. That's for anybody. You don't even got to be spiritual for that. As soon as you're sitting still for a while, whether you about to go to sleep or you're trying to meditate, you know what I'm saying? You close your eyes. But what if we're being called to be still to see something with our eyes at that point? And I'm not saying only meditate or only chill and, never close your eyes and really just relax and go inside yourself, because it is shit to be seen inside. You can see there as well. But, we definitely know we got to see with these too sometimes. So it's just, I just want to say that. I want to say that too. Yeah, 16. Nah, that's probably. Yeah, because I'm about to make a whole nother video. We got some shit to talk about, bro. I'm leaving all of that other shit, boom, in the past. I'm not entertaining, and we should not entertain no fucking... I want to say this. My brother acknowledged, by his belief, that we can't do shit by ourselves. Spiritually. Okay? We gotta be those kids, right? We have a God, right? But the Christians believe, right? We got a God that would make children of God, right? Put them down to walk. Put them down on the floor, knowing they can't walk right now, right? All right? And just hoping and just intending for them to realize they can't walk and ask you to pick them up. Submit to you and say, pick me up, help me. I can't do this by myself. Babies fucking grow up and be able to walk. That body develops into a walking body on its own. That's the reason we have kids, right? To let them grow up and become adults. That's the cycle of life. Everything is a translation of something higher on the scale. This third dimension we're in right now is just, everything is a translation from something much bigger that's going on right here in this, what our perspective, what we're perceiving right now. All right? So when we talk about God, the big scheme, where we all are, where we came from, our dad is the creator, the God and everything. He created us and expected us to grow. All right? We're here to grow. How do I know that? How do I know we're here to grow? Because every fucking thing in nature grows. That's just what it does. Ain't nothing stagnant. All right? So when you talk about religious people saying, oh, God, God gotta clean my shirt. He gotta clean my spirit for me. I can't do it by myself. I gotta submit. I gotta fucking, like, I gotta let my dad put me on the floor before I could walk, and then help me convince myself that I'm never gonna be able to walk by myself. I can't grow to the point where I can walk. And that type of shit hurts my head, bruh. Alright? And this is the thing. This is the thing. I think we just wired differently. It's people that's wired differently. The chosen. You know, like my man said, only the chosen gonna understand. And we're gonna catch it. It's different, like, alright, we don't go there yet. I wanna say one more thing about this nigga. The motherfucker, I told him, and we agreed, I think he agreed, that the truth ain't gonna be out here in one place. If it was, the system would not be able to stand. It wouldn't be able to be here for this long and be controlling motherfuckers this much. Alright? But, what is the first source of information we are handed by this corrupt ass government? The biggest, most important, supposedly, thing we need to learn and thing that our government attaches to. Fucking Jesus. And the Bible. That's their shit. They say that the president. God bless America. Jesus, like what the fuck? This is their shit. So the easiest thing to come by is Christianity. The easiest information. I should have brought some water. I'm about to lose my damn voice in this bitch. The easiest thing to come by is fucking Christianity. We both agreed the truth is not going to be easy to find, and it's not going to be easy to decipher. So, when the fuck did you decide that you was going to choose to run with Christianity after agreeing with me on that? After agreeing with you could see that, I'm not, y'all, I don't have to say this to y'all. This is the shit I'm saying too. This is the shit I'm saying. It's like once you get encountered with these low frequencies, you feel like you have to, I feel like I have to fucking try to help clarify the frequency and raise the frequency. Alright? But it's not time for that no more. It's time to excel, ascend. We're being called up, called upon, risen up. We're rising from the dead. All of that shit is happening right now. And we gotta focus on letting that happen. Letting God work through us right now. Alright. Y'all know this though. Alright, so once again, I'm making this video for me. Because like I said, I always fall in the trap to try to help the people I love, bruh. And I gotta stop doing that shit because, like I said, it's an important ass mission that we on, bruh. That I'm on. We all on. You know, us that's chosen, that's actually conducive enough to receive the information and use it. Alright? This is what we came back here for. This is what we came for. For right now. So let's stay focused. Let me stay focused. I made this video for me, once again. But the synchronicities is real though. I want y'all to know them synchronicities, that's how you see them synchronicities. Well, that's one form of how the synchronicities come. Also, synchronicities can come like this. And people that's religious, they might see this video, be like, man, that's not God talking to you. God would pop out the sky and say, Jamard, you are the chosen one. Like, come on. Even though I did hear that. And y'all go back and see the video I said, is somebody trying to tell me something. Alright? I had a dream last year. Alright? I had a dream, bruh. I could see, but it was dark. Alright? And next thing you know, I just heard Jamal. Like a a big ass voice. Not a voice I've heard before. The only other person that was in that house, well, this is back when I had my only person that was in that house was on the bottom level of the house. Like, not even like downstairs. It's like you got to go outside, walk around. It's like a bottom, like a separate apartment downstairs type shit. All right, that's where he was at. My man Wally, Ross Wally, was down in the other apartment, little other casita shit down there. Right, I'm upstairs by myself on the top. My man Jarwit wasn't at the house at that time. He was with his girl house. All right, at his girl house. I'm upstairs by myself. I'm sleeping and I hear Jamal, and I wake up. I'm like, whoa, huh? I was like, yo. I was like, who that? Wasn't nobody in the house, bro. Who was calling me, bro? Who the fuck was calling me? I think I know. And then I had the dream when I was peeling my eye off like wallpaper. Did I tell y'all about that? Who been here long enough to see that video? I had the dream while I was in my room. And it was around the same time I had the Jamal dream. Alright? And I got up and went to the mirror in my room and was just like looking at my eyes. And my eyes had like cracks in it. Like it was like that. And like little zigzags and shit. Like you know when you crack something, like when you crack some glass, you're like it was like that in my eye, alright? And then I just looked up close to my eyeball, and next thing you know, that my vision of my dream just like zoomed into my eye, like it was like this. Like that's all I seen, and that's all I could perceive, alright? And it was just a close up on my eye. And next thing you know, a piece of my eye, the little crack, it was like this, like falling off. Like you know how like wallpaper could, like this right here. Wallpaper do that shit. Alright, my eye was doing that shit. Alright. So then that's lit as shit that was right there. So anyway, my eye was done. I was peeling it off. Alright? And then I looked behind it. I seen stardust, nigga. It looked like I was looking into outer space. And I seen not stars, but look up a picture of space. You see the planets, then you see the stars, then you see the little star dust particles. This looks like a misty type of look amongst the stars and shit. When you look at some space pictures, that's what the fuck it looked like. Like I was inside of a star, looking out of a star, seeing the stardust around me and shit. Like I was the star. That's what it looked like. Now that that's the conclusion I came after I thought about that dream for so long. But anyway, I had them dreams, Slim, and I had them, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, synchronicities don't gotta be like God reaching out the sky and shit. Synchronicities, because God don't speak fucking English. Okay? So he's gonna use tools that you can understand. Alright? So, what I was gonna say was that synchronicities can be in forms of like, say you having a thought, alright? Or you having a question. And next thing you know, you walking down the street or you walking into a place where there's a lot of people at. You know how you can just like overhear a conversation sometimes? You'll walk past and you'll overhear a conversation and you'll only hear like a sentence, like one sentence. But that sentence will relate and will either answer or point you towards the answer of that question you've been thinking about. Like, what are the odds that you was thinking about something, struggling with figuring something out? Then you just was told, let me just walk in here real quick. And you heard somebody say something that answered your question. That's the synchronicity that I'm talking about. The universe can put that shit in play for you because it can't just, the universe don't speak fucking English. The universe ain't using this satanic ass tongue. This bullshit ass, limiting ass, non-vibrating ass language and shit. You know what I'm saying? Universe ain't doing that. Universe gonna use it to get to you because that's what you in tune with right now. But you know, I be hitting 30 minutes quick as shit lately, bro. I be going off. Let me find out. This the new limit. I mean, this the new minimum type shit. Yeah though. So that's synchronicities. That's synchronicities. Shit.